Hello, my name is Valeria and I'm talk about the television system and how it has been changed during 100 years. Well, before 1930, we have like the imagine. In 1923, an American inventor called Charles Jenkins used the disk idea of Nick to invent the first ever practical mechanical television system. By 1931, his radiovision model 100 was being sold in a complete kit as a mechanical television. In 1926, just a little after Jenkins, a British inventor known as John Brain was the first person to have success in transmitting moving pictures through the mechanical disc system started by Noccho. He also started the first ever TV studio. From 126 till 131, the mechanical television system saw many inventions. Although the discoveries of these men in the department of mechanical television were very innovative. By 1934, all television systems had converted into the electronic system, which is what is being used even today. During the 30s, the first generation of television sets were not entirely electronic. The display or the TV screen had a small motor with a spinning disc in a neon lamp, which worked together to give a blurry red disc orange picture about half the size of business car. The period before 1935 is called the mechanical television era. This type of television is not compatible with today's full electronic television systems. So then we have some examples about the kind of television were developed in in those in this time, the 40s. Peter Goldmark worked for CBS, demonstrated his color television system to the FCC. His system produced color pictures by having a red, blue, and green wall spin in front of a cathode ray tube. This mechanical means of producing a color picture was used in 1949 to broadcast medical procedures from Pennsylvania and Atlantic City hospitals. In Atlantic City, viewers could come to the convention center to see broadcasts of operations. Reports from the time note that the release on scene surgeon and color cost more than a few viewers to faint. Although Goldmark mechanic system was eventually replaced by an electronic system, he is recognized as the first to introduce a broadcasting color television. During the decade of the 17th and 18th, the satellites and the explosive growth of the cable industry, they engineered were not the only major technologies of this period. Home videotaping was another major technology introduced during this time. In 1972, the Philips Corporation introduced videocassette recording, or VCR, from the home. The first mass-produced pocket television was the Sony Watchman FD-210. The Sony Watchman was also the first flat CRT television in produce. The introduction of efficient fiber optic cable in 1970 also improved the delivery of television programming to American homes and business. These transparent rods of glass or plastic are stretched so they are long and flexible and transmit information digitally using rapid pulses of light. In the 19th, the digital video recorders are empowering television viewers. At the same time, they change traditional assumptions about television financing and viewing. The FCC continues to play an active role in this changing television environment. In 1994, the HDTV or the High Definition TV standards were established and a plan for the transmission from analog to digital transmission of television programming has been rolled out through the decade. Nowadays, wherever we see, there are plasma displays. A plasma display panel, or PDP, is essentially a collection of very small fluorescence-type lamps, each a few tenths or a millimeter in size. If we look closely, it is easy to distinguish the individual PDP cells. The tiny color elements of red, green, and blue light that together form the which we call the pixel. All plasmas require a source of energy. As a fluorescence lamp, the plasma in a PDP is produced by applying a voltage across a gap that contains gas. The operating condition of the display represent compromise. Taking into account performance requires such long voltage operation, long life, high brightness, and high contrast. An important feature of PDPs is that the plasma in each individual cell can be turned on and off rapidly, enough to produce a high-quality moving picture. Large screens, excellent imaging quality, and brightness are greater than 160 degrees viewing angle characterize today's plasma panels, which are perfectly flat and perform well even in bright environments. Long-term commercial success of the PDP is because they are the perfect way to watch TV. Well, nowadays there are many different kinds of plasma displays, and the cost of those television is reducing or decreasing because there are a lot of products nowadays. That's why we can buy one when we want.